Hey, it's Fat Free Diaries. It's November 27th, about 5 o'clock in the evening. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Strongly feel that Thanksgiving should be every day, so I didn't run to do this on Wednesday. Always I find myself, even though I have my little notes surrounding the computer, always I find myself having to stop before I get right into it, and then I get revved up and then you can't stop me, and then I have to delete some of these because I try not to edit them and I give them to you as fat free as possible. Wow, excuse the mess behind me. I've been out for a couple of days. We got to spend some time with my in-laws up in the Poconos. Absolutely wonderful time. And I broke every food rule in the book, I believe. Now, that brings me to this week's reflection. So everybody gets ready for Black Friday. You know, you save up. Some people write a list. Some people have a game plan. I didn't do any of that. But I did think about the budgeting for the holidays. And I'm not talking about holidays. What the hell is that? Holidays. Budgeting for the holidays. We budget for the things we're going to buy. And those of us who don't budget, what happens? You end up spending too much damn money on gifts that most people will probably either re-gift or bring back to the store and get your money back because they're not quite right. It's not quite the model. Or you bought, the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 50 comes out the day before Christmas or whatever. But we budget though. We budget because we learn from our mistakes. Why not budget when it comes to weight loss? Or when it comes to drama? And a lot of us think, oh, budgeting, it's, what we can do within our means. But it means that we do get something. If you know that you're going to want to eat, you're going to want to eat certain things, then budget them in. Budget that pastel, or budget, if y'all know Spanish, y'all don't know about pasteles, and that's going to be a whole episode to explain. Let's just say that on the Weight Watchers program, they're 11 to 14 points each. It has meat in it. It has cassava, banana, the green bananas, the plátanos, and a whole bunch of other things, olives, garbanzo beans. And depending on where you're from, you might make them differently. Some people throw raisins in them. Some people do them with beef. Some people do them with chicken. Don't forget the hot ones, and then depending on the size. So anyway, budget them. Another thing is preparing. When you have company coming over, you clean your house. You clean your house like a mad person. You make sure that everything is where it should be, that there's no clutter. You find little pockets to put away those things that you have no idea where the hell they really go. But you prepare before the person gets there. And this is something I don't get. Why is it that people say that they're preparing for the new year? And in preparation for the new year, that in the new year, they're going to lose weight, they're going to do their thing, but they wait till the first. And then the first comes and it's a party usually. So you wait till the second or to whatever Monday that first day is of the year. I'm saying prepare for that coming year. Get yourself ready now. I threw out a challenge to some of you. I threw it to all of you, but some of you took it. It was that 3-day challenge, 3 days of activity. You can keep doing that challenge over and over and over again. My thing is, I kind of started it today, but I'm not really feeling so well, so I've kind of had to limit my activity. Long story, I have issues when it comes to pain in my intestines, and so sometimes I gotta kind of take it easy with my activity, but nonetheless, then I control what I eat if that's one of those days. That's how I've learned how to cope with that. But take the 3-day challenge. 3 days of at least half an hour of working out every single day. If you do that, skip a day, do it again, before you know it, you've done a lot. I've been trying to think of what other challenge can I give myself and therefore share with you. And I'm like, okay, what can I do 2013 of? I thought of if I do 50 crunches or some kind of stomach exercise a day for the next 35 days, in the waiting for the coming year. But that's not gonna happen. That's not realistic. It's nice. It's a nice thought. But that's not me. So 3 days at a time. It's a sweet challenge, not a big commitment. 1, 2, 3, take a break. 1, 2, 3, take another break. From now to when the first hits, you've already would have done what? I gotta do math. Hold on. You would have done at least 12 challenges if you do 3. Every 3 days you do one. 3 days of walking for half an hour. 3 days of squatting in front of the TV for half an hour. You're watching a show, just keep squatting. Take a break, keep squatting. Something, anything. My final accomplishment for this year, I've already lost the 30 pounds, and I'm kind of stuck. I'm at a plateau. Again, I weighed in at the exact same weigh-in. Didn't lose any weight, but I got to share with you. Remember the arms that I was telling you? Wait, hold on. I got a cheapy camera. It doesn't fling as much. I can't knock anybody unconscious anymore with the flabby arms. I actually lost another inch from my arms, which, considering that, all right, in high school, I was a 13. When I started this weight loss journey on December 29th of last year, I've done other things, and those of you who've been following the videos know I've been going through this for a while, but started with the Weight Watch, who started with these vlogs and whatnot on December 29th. On December 29th, my arm was a 15. I was able, in a matter of just a couple of weeks, to bring it down to a 13. It's been a 13 for way over 6 months, since probably February of this year. And so finally, even though I didn't lose any weight, I lost another inch off my upper arm, which is awesome. And yes, I am wearing Philadelphia for you guys that are looking at it. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not even a football fan. My husband loves them, and he's my husband, and I love him. So if it means I gotta walk around in a t-shirt while he's watching his game, make him feel better, it's all good. So don't give me any heat for Philadelphia. Ooh, look, it's a bunch of guys jumping all over the place and knocking each other down. It's what boys do. I like sports. I just rather be at the actual arena. All right, but since I don't see nobody giving me tickets, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, wow, we're at 7 minutes. Let me see. I covered everything. What will you allow yourself to do? What are you gonna budget in from now to December 31st? You're budgeting for the gifts that you're gonna buy. Give yourself the gift of life. Give yourself the gift of caring enough for yourself to make a change. I am very proud of my change. It's not been an easy change, and I fight with it. I would I had chocolate just a little while ago. I had a chocolate milkshake, and it was good. It was really good. But you're supposed to budget those things in. It's okay, because once this day is over, I am back on track tomorrow morning, and I am very good about that. I am so good about that. Tomorrow morning is back on the points. I've used up every extra point I could use, and if I do the 3-day challenge, and I am going to get my half an hour of activity, some activity is going to get done today. It's probably going to start with cleaning up this mess behind me, because everything is kind of out of whack. Half an hour every day for 3 days. And then my weigh-in is on Wednesday. I have Zumba on Tuesday, so those of you who are in the city, come meet me at Zumba. You want to check it out online, Evie, Evie Zumba. Evie's amazing. She does the best Zumba classes, and every time that I hang out with her, it just gets better and better. And it is a party. You have a good time. You get to laugh at yourself not knowing the steps, and it's okay, because then you lose an inch off your arms, and I didn't have to pick up a weight. Look at that. Oh, wait, wrong direction. I'm not used to this whole video thing. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks beautiful. Before it was like boing, 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 boing. I still got boing, boing. I'm not denying it, but it's a little boing. It's less boing. Anyway, the other thing is preparing yourself for the new year. Okay, so January 1st, something magical is going to happen, and you're going to start a new step. But what are you doing to prepare for it? The same way you prepare your home for visits, for when people come over. The same way you prepare a meal, that you gather your ingredients. You go to the store, you buy just the right things. Prepare yourself for what this new year is going to bring. because nothing is gonna come if you don't make room for it. Reminds me of Walt Goodman, this guy that used to write these things called life rhymes. You can always look it up online, they're still on there. They're called life rhymes. He started writing them and sending them to his friends every Friday, and every Friday turned into 6 years of life rhymes. And one of those life rhymes talked about a room for rent. It's always stuck with me. It came right on time, just when I needed it. And ever since I read this, it was around the same time when a lot of things started shifting for me. And what it said was that in order for you to have something wonderful come into your life, something has to get out. Something has to be organized. Something has to be cleared away. My life is not perfect, far from perfect, but it's a good life. It's a life where I can now appreciate the very, very little things. You know, I spent the holiday away from my blood relatives. Some of them I actually didn't want to be around because they're just too much. Some of them I missed a lot, and it was a difficult holiday because of that, because I really wanted to be around them. But because unfortunately my husband lost his grandma just a couple of weeks ago, I thought that it was the right thing to do to spend it with his father and with that arm of the family. And all in all, it was peaceful. It was very peaceful. Got to spend time with a brand new nephew. He's only 4 months, not even 4 months old yet. And he's absolutely delicious. Just these big, beautiful eyes, and just, oh my God, just every little sound he makes are just, you know, perfect little sounds. And so hearing the different sounds of the weekend and watching my son just have an absolutely wonderful time with his grandfather, and getting to know my sister-in-law better and my other mother-in-law better, it was great. It was great in that respect. Although I miss my blood relatives, I can now appreciate things in my life that otherwise would have driven me crazy. Oh, I'm not with my family. It wasn't like that. You know, yes, I missed them, and that was it. And I still had a nice time. I had a good chance to develop something amazing with another arm of the family, and that was pretty awesome. So I went over the time. What the hell is new? Anyway, budgeting and preparing for the new year. My note is done. And thank you, Melissa, for the Thanksgiving episode. Lady Gaga had hers, right? Why not mine? I'll break out into song and dance the next time. Maybe I'll have a bra that lights up on fire. Who knows? Anything is possible. We got a couple weeks till this year is over. Let's go out with a bang. I'm very excited about the next few weeks, because it's gonna determine how far I've come in this journey in 1 year. December 29th is the big day that marks a year since I started this leg of the journey, this leg where I really have been successful at changing a lot of things. Looking forward to it. Guys, please remember to subscribe. Remember to comment. You know, it's a good thing when you comment on YouTube, when you subscribe on YouTube, and when you check out whatever the little borders are, you know, on the side that they have advertising, or if they have one like right in front, right here, it should be around there, right? When they do that, you know, click support. It helps my finances, whatever. But it also tells me that I'm doing a good thing here, and that it reminds me that anything is possible, and that the human connection is not lost, even though we're connecting somehow through this computer or through the screen, this iPad, this electronic something or other, that we're connecting, and that human touches are still possible. You know, it's not all about texting and, you know. Anyway, Fat Free Diaries. I'm Ellie. Happy birthday, Estrella. If you ever watch these, I wish you the best. Anyway, ciao. Take care. Adios. There's the button.